Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Fusion Bacon here, back on another YouTube video. Today we're going to be doing, well, as you guys can actually see, how to beat Jinshiki fast in Shindo Life. You know, the new event boss that is out. You know, you see the live event cooldown on the top. The live event, yes, that is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to show you guys exactly what I'm kind of alone here, so I'm going to show you guys exactly how to beat this, event boss as fast as possible. I'm going to give you as many tips as I can. I will also be making a second video on this later in the week when I have some friends, and I'll go over even more methods, and I'm going to try and beat this boss as many times as I can to figure out if there's any methods that I fail to cover in this video. So if I do publish another video on this, it will be different methods, and it will be, of course, better methods. So please do make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and post notifications on to see when I upload next, because I'm going to try and start uploading every day now, not just codes, but everything in Shindo Life, tutorials, and even just some funny videos. And I'm just going to cover as much as I can for you. So just drop a comment what you want to see in Shindo Life. But yeah, today we're going to be going over how to beat this new event boss as fast as possible. Now, this event boss is like most event bosses. You can only have the same amount of players in the allied shinobi forces. I'm pretty sure it's 4, but correct me if I'm wrong, it's either 5 or 6. If 4 is not correct, I'm pretty sure it's 5 to 6. But you can only have so many players in the server, and that limits how much damage you can do to this boss at once. So you have to be very, very sparingly with who you allow to help you fight this boss, because going into random servers is not easy. It's not fun, and well, people will steal your drops. So you're gonna want to go in a private server. Now, to get private servers, it's super easy. People just send you a code. Like in the bottom right, there's a code right now. Anyone can take that after this video. I don't care. Have this code. You can have a free event private server. I don't care. But basically, you're gonna want to be in a private server for one. That's like the setup. You need to be in a private server to, well, do this. So get in a private server. Now, if you do not have any friends or anyone to play with, or if you just can't get help in my Discord, because if you go in my Shindo Life Discord, you can get some Shindo Life help. Then only then will I advise you going to public. But now we're gonna go over the bloodlines, and then what type of modes you want to use, because this is a tough boss, like every boss really in this game. So I'm gonna go over everything. Now, the biggest thing I'm gonna tell you guys, which is honestly, this is gonna be something that most of you will know at this point. It is so old that it's just, if you don't know it, you're pretty new at the game. It's simply gonna be this one bloodline here. It's going to be Xeno Dokai. Xeno Dokai is probably the best, actually the best probably bloodline for boss killing. It always has been, and it's easy. It's single player use. You can use it with multiple people. The more the people, the better. So basically, you can stack damage, and it gets better. Again, the more people you have. So do keep in mind that this is a very OP method, especially with friends. Now, single player going for it, it's not the best in the world, just because it doesn't do enough damage. The mode's decent, but it's not enough. See, now basically, you're gonna want to get in the the C mode. So hold C down and go to the second mode, because the second mode's the best for trying to do it. And honestly, you get a little bit more damage in. It's not too much though. It's not a huge difference. I just recommend it, but you do lose more MD. But now basically, you're gonna want to use the C spec. The C spec of this is literally the whole point of it. So basically, I'm gonna go and go up to him. I'm just gonna hit him a couple times with it. Basically, you're gonna use a C spec, and it will do as much damage as it can if it would hit the hitbox. And that's gonna be the main problem with this. His hitbox is gonna be incredibly hard without friends. That's one thing I was gonna bring up. I really don't think it's possible to do this single player. It's gonna really depend on at least having one friend. If you do not have one friend, I honestly don't know of a way to beat him, because he's incredibly strong. He's got incredibly strong beasts. He's got incredibly strong spawns. Everything about him is absolutely cracked. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it now. If you can beat this alone, you're a legend. You're great at the game. You guys know how to play the game, because I don't know how people can do this. I'm getting Shreked. I'm like spamming my auto dodges. I'm spamming everything. I didn't even auto dodge that in time. This is an incredibly hard boss, but yeah, this still works. The Xeno Dokai is still a very usable thing. It's just, see, look, I have to get to a distance. Now that I got to a distance, I started doing damage, but the problem is he's so mobile that it's impossible to get the constant hits in that you need. It does 40k a hit, but the problem is you can't get that distance. So you need that second friend to basically go up to him, start punching him, get all the attention, auto dodge, just take all the attention while the other one gets in Xeno Dokai, and then use the C spec from a range. You want to use the range to the last bubble. I'm pretty sure the last 2 bubbles is the area that now deals damage. I think it's been changed a lot. So basically, the last 2 bubble areas, see, there goes 40k in one hit. That's what you need to get him in, because if he gets too close, basically, he will not take damage, and it breaks Xeno Dokai in a sense. So Xeno Dokai is the #1 I would recommend, especially with friends, because it's not really single player use anymore, speaking, but at least with this boss, this one's insane. But now that's going to be the first thing I'm going to go over. Now I will recommend, if you're going in a single player or really even a duo, having an auto dodge. So I say Bankai Akuma. It's got the best auto dodge, or at least one of the best in my opinion. What it allows you to do is it auto dodge, so then you're able to move fast, you can't get hit, plus you can use moves while you're in this, and you can charge if you need to while you are in the auto dodge. So Bankai is probably my go-to auto dodge, but yeah, you need an auto dodge, and I recommend Xeno as a bloodline. Now honestly, since Xeno is really tough to use though, you're gonna need it. It's gonna probably be your best bet right now. Now if you guys do have any recommendations of bloodlines to use for boss killing, because there has been a lot of changes in the past few months since I've actually really went in and played, go ahead and put them in the comment section. I'll make sure to put them in the second video. This is just gonna be the first. This is gonna be mostly the basic rundown. The second video we'll be posting will be the more in-depth, because then I'll have time to fight him, I'll have time to research, so do be careful. Oh gosh, game shut down. Also, something new that just released is you can skip the event. I know most of you probably know this by now, but I'm just gonna go and say it. You just do event skip in the chat up in the top left. Once you type in !, event skip, and the first scene, it will skip this whole animation thing if you do not want to watch it again. So that's exactly how you skip the animation. You just have to do it in the very first scene. You got to really do it fast. So basically you got to type ! event skip as fast as possible. If you don't do it fast, it's just not gonna really work. So you do have to be careful on that. But now I'm gonna go back to the the whole point of this video. Now one thing I will say is ranged moves. That's probably gonna be your best go-to with Jinshiki, because this guy's a monster. Honestly, I feel like this might be harder than the Kagoku boss. That one was absolutely atrocious to fight. That thing took forever to beat, and this just seems so much worse. This one's insane. So honestly, I say ranged attacks might be your best bet, so just be able to be from this range then shoot. But he constantly moves, so it's tough. Now I think I will recommend AoE might be your go-to, so attacks that do area damage, like the one I just used, stuff like that, Rasingans, they do pretty AoE. Not this one, this the wrong one, this one. It does a pretty wide AoE, so basically it's a lot harder to miss, but honestly they have lower attack damage, so it's a lot tougher to do. So you're gonna want to go for those high damage one hit type of attacks. Like there, that did nothing. That did 4k damage. I shouldn't even have that equipped for this boss. Now I will say, having a tailed beast maxed out, their forms are absolutely amazing. Just going max and then going into Tentacion mode, those really do help, because you can do a Q spec, and this is high damage. It'll even follow him if you at least mark it well, and there he goes, knocking me down on the ground again. And then you get a Z spec, but what you can do with Z spec is two things. You can shoot the tailed beast bomb, or you can just click Z and run around and then charge while on top of the tailed beast, and this will allow you to get your chi up or escape the boss area, or just step on him, because every step is about 16k, so about 10k of damage. It's not much damage, but it does help with the getting away or charging your chi up if you're doing this alone, or if you're doing it with friends. Just make sure you're in a party so you're not hurting each other. Now always have a companion. Like always, companions are great. They're pretty good. They're not anything super special, but they will help you in this. Now honestly, alone I don't think this is possible in a way. It's just this boss is insane, but I know some of you out there have these setups and combos that can absolutely annihilate this boss, so please put them in the comment section. I want to see this long list of combos that can destroy these bosses, and I'll make sure to cover them if you guys want me to, of course. But yeah, honestly, AoE is what I would say if you're not the best with aiming, you're not good at the game. But if you're good at the game, go with its high damage attacks. Now I will go over again next video, I'm going to go over the precise of attacks you want, the exact bloodlines. So just subscribe, hit that like button, stick around. Also, always have an auto dodge. Honestly, tailed beast is the form I would recommend. It gives you the most mobility, it gives you the most, overall usability. Tailed beast is where it's at, in my opinion. You can get away, you can charge while on it, you can even use the Q spec to throw some black balls at them. So honestly, that's as much as I can really go with this one. The event just released, so I haven't had enough time to research, so I'm gonna get right onto researching. I'm gonna try and get this second video out in the next day or two for you guys, so do watch on my channel in the next few days. I'm gonna just try my very best to get this as quick as possible, because this boss is very tough, and I know you guys want to defeat him as many times as possible. So that's just gonna be all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, hit that I just said to like and subscribe, so just hit that Discord link and join my Discord. Yeah, great comeback. I need to start recording more.